guys, welcome back for tonight's daily cooking lesson with me. I'm Talia Karen, founder of Workweek Lunch, and I'm super excited to teach you how to make hummus today. There are many ways to make hummus. My way is not the only way, but if you want to try my way, I welcome you to. And if you have a favorite way you make hummus, please let me know in the comments below. I'm super excited to do this. So I make hummus every single week, and I have a hummus recipe that already is on workweeklunch.com that I made before going to Israel and learning the real way to make hummus. I went to Israel last year and I learned how to make hummus, and I actually learned something I didn't know, which is that hummus really only has 4 ingredients: chickpeas, tahini, water, and salt. Originally I thought you should put lemon in it, or garlic, or cumin, or paprika. Nope, the base is just those 4 ingredients. Once I started doing that at home, my hummus got so much better. It really doesn't need that much stuff. Of course you can add different flavors, but those are the basic ingredients, and that's what we're gonna do. To make hummus, you need a food processor. This is my little mini food processor. It's from Cuisinart. It's like a little workhorse. I've had it for 5 years, and I love this thing. You need chickpeas, absolutely. This is from a can of chickpeas. I did not take the skins off. As you can see, there are little baby skins in here. I did not take those off. I'm just leaving the skins on there. If you want, you can take the skins off and make really creamy hummus, but I just don't have time for that, so I'm leaving them on. You need tahini. So tahini, you can usually find it in the international section of your grocery store. Trader Joe's makes an awesome tahini. This is a random brand that I found in a store near me. Since the lockdown, I didn't get to go to Trader Joe's before everything shut down, so I just ended up with this, and I love it. Not all tahinis are made equally. Like, some tahini is really more bitter, some of it has just a stronger flavor. This one is pretty mild. I really like it. I'm glad I took a chance on it. It looks like this. It's a seed butter. It is not peanut butter. You cannot replace tahini with peanut butter in hummus. Please don't do that. It technically can go bad if it's outside of the fridge, so you want to keep this in the fridge. In terms of salt, we are using this coarse salt. You can use whatever salt you want. You can also omit salt, but like honestly, I wouldn't. But if you want to omit salt, you can. And good old tap water for this recipe. Okay, let's do it. So we're going to put in all the chickpeas. We're going to put all the chickpeas. I like to use a lot of tahini. I'm going to call it a half a cup. I'm not going to measure because I just don't really measure these days, but we're putting in quite a bit of tahini. And I would say 1/3 of a cup to half a cup will do it. You really want salt. Salt makes food taste like food. And I'm going to put in a splash of water. We can always add more to thin it out. Let's do a little whip here. Some of the chickpeas are still whole. If you like chunky tahini, you can leave these little guys in there. I don't. I want it to be smooth, but so far it's looking pretty good. Look at that, guys. That's it. That's the hummus. That's all you need. Let's give it a little taste test. It's perfect. Literally, I would not change anything about this hummus. Of course. Unfortunately, this is the only lemon I have right now. Like, this tiny little, we can squeeze, don't worry, my hands are clean, guys. We can squeeze some of that in there. Let's talk about ways you can flavor it and also just substitutions, additions. If you don't have tahini, you can skip the tahini and maybe use some olive oil instead. Homemade hummus lasts about 10 days in the fridge in an airtight container, or until, it lasts really, I usually eat it before 10 days, but that's how long it can last. Something I like to do is to add roasted garlic. You can also add minced, like fresh garlic, but I roasted a whole head of garlic over the weekend. Roasted garlic in tahini, or in hummus, is incredible. So I would just mash some of that up right in there, blend it in. Also, fresh garlic works too. Pre-chopped garlic is great. You can also add some spices. I have paprika here. Also, za'atar, which is a Middle Eastern spice. I've seen people make pesto hummus. There's some leftover pesto here, so you can throw that in. I've seen people do miso hummus, so you can put some miso paste in there. Even beet hummus. So here's some beets that I have left over. I could have roasted them, thrown the beets in there. You can do that with sweet potatoes, carrots, squash. You can add some vegetables if you want to your hummus. There's really endless things you can do to change up your hummus. So what I'm doing now is adding it to this container where, where the hummus will live. And in another video, I talked about making snacks for the work week, and we chopped up some carrots and we put them in water, and that's kind of what I would do for snacking with this hummus. So we're not done yet. We're gonna doctor it up a little bit more. I have a couple more things I want to add on top to make it pretty and also preserve it. Just a little bit of olive oil. Olive oil on top just keeps it, kind of just preserves it better. And then I'm also going to put on some za'atar and paprika just for the color. And that is the hummus. Guys, this is a very quick one. I want to just point out it took us 5 minutes to make hummus. This is a whole can of chickpeas. It's so much cheaper than store-bought. I would argue it's healthier because there's just less in it. Store-bought hummus has a ton of stuff in it. You might not know what it is. You might not want to eat it. Just saying, nothing against it. Just pointing that out. It is simpler. There are just less ingredients. Could be better for you. Thank you for watching. Bye.